Welcome to Profiles of Rams Agents at EPIQUE Realty. I'm your host, Mike Cerrone. Let's meet our special agent. All right, please introduce yourself with your name and your market service area.
Hey, Mike, thanks for having me. My name's Angela Newman, and I'm a licensed real estate agent in Oklahoma and in Texas. So, my specialty in Oklahoma is Tulsa, the Tulsa area, and in Texas, it's the Houston area.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Tell us a little bit about your real estate experience and background.
Yes, so I got my license in 2003. I was living in Washington State and worked in West Seattle and in an office there. And then I moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma in 2005 and then got my license there. And now I've moved to Texas. So I no longer have the Washington State license, but I have the two licenses and I'm here. So
That's fantastic. And now you're part of EPIQUE Realty. Tell us, how did you learn about EPIQUE?
sure. Well, I was definitely not thinking about switching brokerages. I was very happy and content trying to build my business with the previous company. And I will say, though, I had worked for many, many years as a marketing and listing director for a brokerage, and then eventually as a team leader for that brokerage. So I, when I moved to Texas, decided, I really am looking for a company that's innovative, that thinks outside of the box, that is going to kind of teach an old dog new tricks kind of thing. So I wanted to learn and be able to grow and just, see where my career would take me. So when I was introduced to EPIQUE, you actually sent me some information and said, hey, can you check this out and tell me what you think? And I was traveling that weekend, so I got the email and the link and all this stuff, and I was like, interesting. And then as I looked more, I'm like, very interesting. Wow, can this be real? Is this really true? I tend to be somebody that I'm a numbers person or details, and I'm a little bit, judging. So I'm like, wow, is this too good to be true? But then continued to do my research and talking to some of the other leaders and people at the company and some people that I personally know that had already joined the company. Definitely, no, it's real and it's very, very cutting edge.
Awesome, awesome. Why did you decide to join the company? You did your research. Was there anything that kind of pushed you over the edge, something you were the most excited about?
Sure. So what I did was, again, I was not considering changing brokerages. So I'm like, if I'm really entertaining this option, I'm going to look at all the brokerages and crunch all the numbers and just make sure, like, okay, if I'm going to look at something, let's look at everything. So I went and studied some similar models, kind of cloud-based models and other brokerages, and okay, here's what they have, here's what they have. And I forget the question that you asked me, but
That's all right. Keep going. I like this. You were analyzing all the different companies that are out there.
yes. And so when I was researching with EPIQUE, having a marketing background, so that was one of the first things that just kind of blew my mind was I part of my job as marketing director was to schedule billboards, TV commercials, digital ads, and all of that kind of thing. So I understand how much that stuff costs. I understand the power of it. for branding. And so that was really one of the first things that I was like, what you can you get to have a digital billboard advertisement when you have a new listing, when you join the company, and they pay for when you have a listing, social media lead generation. So anyway, that was the first was like, wow, this is different. I've never ever heard of any company that is going to put your face on the billboard with your listing.
No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, that was pretty good. You were starting to name off some of your favorite benefits or the ones that stood out to you. They have a huge plethora, this massive list. But which ones jumped out the most to you? It sounds like the billboard jumped out. Sound like the social media. Were there any others that like jumped out at you and said, I cannot wait to get that?
Sure. Yes. I, uh, you know, one of the big ones is the potential for passive income through revenue share. And so this isn't the first company that has offered something like this, but from my research, it's the best offer out there from any company. And the three founders, their vision of making this just something that will help build the agents and help them build their career. And it's really, I don't know, it's very different than the other models that have kind of a similar structure, but the opportunity with EPIQUE is huge.
Yeah, this is awesome. Now I know a little bit about this. You've been with the company just for a very short period of time, like a couple of weeks now. It's a virtual company, and some people are worried they're going to be kind of stuck out on an island. If I understand correctly, you've already met some of the folks that are in this company right in your area in person. Is that true? Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So I filled out my application on a Monday. And so by Tuesday, I received a welcome email with all of the steps. It had said, here's all the links to all of your resources, your login information, your passwords. Here's what you need to do to take the next steps. 1 hour later, I got a phone call from the Houston area leader. And she was like, welcome to EPIQUE. I'm so excited. And I want to get to know you better. So we chatted for a while. And she said that she does at least one in-person event every month and sometimes two, because Houston is big. So she has them in various places to make sure that people have a good chance to be able to join. And so we had my first in-person Houston event. Team, I guess it's the area leader is her role. She's our mentor, and also kind of gets us together, gives us anything that we need. I have texted her, asked her a question. If she didn't know the answer, she could direct me to somebody that did know or tell me the best person to talk to. And it was like right away, we met at a new construction community and met with one of the sales reps at at one of the new houses. And he is partnering with us to be able to do open houses at the community. He will be sharing leads of buyers as they come in with us. And so they have a lot of community already built, and it's small. I mean, we are just in the beginning phases and growing. So
That is so cool. And if I understand correctly, you and the people that went to that meeting are already on like a group chat, and you guys have been communicating back and forth, and they've been helping you get answers that you need. Am I understanding that part right?
Yes. So we are on a group me chat, and it is so handy because there's little questions that might come up, such as, okay, I'm ordering my sign writer, which that's a whole other story. Of a great perk is that they do provide free sign installation and removal, as well as like the main part of the sign. And then you add your sign writer with your name and your phone number, your photo if you want. And so I was working on that, and you have a choice. Do you want grommets on the top or the bottom or both? And I have no clue. So I just put it in the chat. And within like a minute, somebody responded, no, you just want it at the top. And I was like, okay, that's, so handy. I, I was worried that I might feel isolated and not have anybody, like not be able to talk to somebody if I had a question. And it hasn't been that way. So somebody had a question last night about listing a property, and I happen to know the answer. So I gave my 2 cents, and hopefully that helped her.
That's awesome. That's wonderful. I love how you're already getting in and meeting the people and helping each other out. And along those lines, you've also joined a group called Rams Agents. And of course, we're a community of agents that are inside of EPIQUE Realty. We focus on systematically building a predictable real estate practice based on repeating referrals from our friends, family, and past clients. So, what do you like best about being a member of Rams Agents?
Yes. So, Mike, we are aligned in our philosophy of really what the foundation of a good real estate business should be. And that's your past clients, sphere of influence, repeat referral business. And so that's what Rams Agents is all about. And I don't know that there's a whole lot of people that don't really appreciate that once you have that into place. Yeah, there's so many other areas that you can focus on in marketing and lead generation and everything, but that's really an important part of having that in place for your business. So I love that we think alike, and that's important to me too, and that you have put together a system of step by step everything that is needed to get a system in place to be able to stay in touch with people, so they don't, so when they're thinking about, oh, I'm thinking about buying or selling a house, and they know 3 or 4 realtors, you are one of the top people that come to mind. So yeah.
Awesome, awesome, and you've been participating in our weekly meetings. We have weekly coaching calls to keep everybody on track. Has that been beneficial?
Oh yes, it is. And it's really nice to have, especially when you're starting with a new system, a new CRM, or doing something new that you haven't ever done before. I've done a lot of get-togethers and parties and newsletters and all kinds of things, but I haven't used this new CRM that we're using now, Lofty, and I hadn't used the previous one that we were using, which was KV Core. So having a team that we can work through it together, and somebody to help me navigate to get things set up properly, and as well as, just advice and say, this is my plan, this is my goal, and what I'd like to do, but what are your thoughts? And then co-creating, okay, well, maybe you should add this or do this, and just making sure that we've looked at it from all angles. So
Yeah, the masterminding is so much fun. This is great. Well, Angela, let's let everybody know that the only way to become a Rams agent is to name a current Rams agent as your sponsor when you join EPIQUE Realty. So, Angela, for the folks that are listening to us right now, if they're listening, an agent's listening right now, and they want to contact you to ask more and learn more about EPIQUE Realty, learn more about Rams agents, talk about potentially partnering with you at Rams Agents at EPIQUE Realty, how could they reach out and touch base with you? What's the best way to do that?
sure, yes. So it's real easy to, by phone, you can call or text me. And my number is 1-281-849-8163. Really, I am flexible. So email is also good. Email, seems like I get so much email that's probably one of the ones where if you did send an email, also shoot me a text kind of thing, but I don't want to miss it. But my email is Angela Newman at epic.me, like me. And then I'm on Instagram. You can find me at angela.newman.realestate. Or I have a Calendly link that we can put in the notes that if you wanted to just go ahead and schedule a meeting, that's an easy way to talk to me. And I want to talk to anybody that has questions. I'm totally open to sharing knowledge about the Epic, Rams Group, Rams agents. So yeah, definitely reach out to me.
Fantastic. Angela, it's been so much fun. Thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us today.
Yes, thank you for having me, Mike. And I can't wait to share once I've gone through some of the other systems and things that are with Epic and share how that went. So
Awesome. Well, we'll do that. We'll do
stay
another
tuned.
catch up one in the future here. All right, Angela. Thank you so much. Well, everybody out there, keep moving forward. Bye for now.